welcome you to Miami, Florida. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams, and Jay, the alarm clock here in South Beach can hit you like a ton of bricks.
It can, especially if you were out the night before, Ed, which a lot of players have been, quote-unquote, known to do. Let's see if they show up tonight.
Gotta find the energy, gotta get ready. This one's about to get underway. Opening tip won by the Heat, and we're underway in Miami. Dragic to Waiters. Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go. Smith now into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Couldn't.
Substitutions.
Jay, the Knicks searched long and hard for their next head coach. They chose David Fizdale. Why was this the right choice?
Well, first off, he's a two-time NBA champion as assistant coach with D. Wade and LeBron James from Miami Heat. And I got some time to spend with him down in Miami at D. Wade's fantasy camp. He is hard and very stern, but it comes from a brotherly place. His ability to build the right culture in New York will be imperative, but it all starts with that kind of teaching.
To Dragic. Short jumper misses.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Ellington sizing up Leonard. To Gibson. Nice pass to get things going.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Miami's got it.
I got him. Yeah.
Here comes the screen. Dennis Smith Jr. pins it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
It goes down.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Butler into the front court. They trail by one. To Waiters. Here comes the screen. Waiters guarded by Gibson. To Dragic. Big finish at the rim. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Pass stolen by Miami. Butler to Dragic. Goran Dragic. 2 of 4 now.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Here comes the screen. Curling inside to Julius Randle. Smith. Knicks with 4 to shoot. Rebound taken by Olynyk. Dragic with it. Leads 3. To Waiters. Dion Waiters powers it through. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
Knicks with the basketball. Smith. Takes stock of the floor. 5 on the shot clock to Julius Randle. Kelly Olynyk rejects it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Butler guarded by Taj Gibson. Finish that. Smith into the front court. 5-point game. New York with 4 to shoot.
Watch that back door.
Oh, the Heat right there to take it away. Butler to Dragic. Goran Dragic. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Here comes the screen. The screen sets him up for 2.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
We get a whistle and a timeout here for Miami. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Jay, sometimes it's not just the Heat that does opponents in Miami.
I've been a victim to this multiple times when we have played the Heat, and I think other franchises from cold cities have been the same. There's a reason why the Miami Heat have such an advantage down here on South Beach. You catch them on an off night, it's rare that opposing teams are ready to play.
Now, opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Short jumper off the mark.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Pass stolen by Miami. The drive right to the basket. Took it down the lane, but it's no good. Ellington, tough matchup against Butler. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Smith. To Taj Gibson. Taj Gibson, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
He'd have the basketball. Off the penetration, almost, but no good. Smith with it up top. Down 5. Deep 3 at the buzzer. We played one here at American Airlines Arena with the Heat out in front. Jay and I back to South Florida after this. You're watching second quarters set to start. Neither team set the tone to start this one. Jay, do you expect that to change?
Substitutions, New York. Substitutions, Miami.
Dragic to Waiters. Here comes the screen. Has a chance. Berg shot off the mark.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Nothing going here on that drive. Gets it in the left corner. To Payton. From the outside, no good.
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those kind of shots.
He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws. To Marcus Morris. Beyond the arc for 3. Gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Dragic. Marcus Morris tips it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
To Marcus Morris. Off the assist.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Burke with it. Down just a couple. To Dragic.
Working on this. Shoot the ball.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Payton into the front court. He'll run the offense. Gets to the basket and scores.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Dragic into the front court. They trail by 2. Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
To Julius Randle. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Waiters against the KG veteran Iguodala. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
The shot by Payton won't fall. Another shot stays out. Miami with the basketball. Easy path to the rim.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collected. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Payton with the basketball. Down 2. Oh, the Heat right there to take it away.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
From the painted area, won't go down.
Defense. Defense.
Gets it in the right corner. Here comes the screen. To Julius Randle. And the finish at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Got ball. Got ball.
To Waiters. Cleans it up. Marcus Morris the rebound. Payton. Down to Randle. Around the perimeter. For 3. Can't connect. Julius Randle finds a spot with the putback.
Ed, it's pretty amazing how athletic bigs can be when it comes to getting an easy 2 points, huh?
To Waiters. Payton into the front court. Lead is 2.
Watch that cutter.
They go down low to Randle. Able to convert inside.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Burke with it. Down 4 to Waiters.
Shooter, shooter.
Doesn't get the bounce.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
And he finishes at the rim. Burke with it. Now down 6. Foot was on the line. It's a turnover. Changes coming from both sides right now. That's going to be...
Substitutions. Substitutions. New York.
Dragic. And he'll go to the foul line.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
Kelly Olynyk has got 2 shots coming. He's struggled so far. First one, count it. And gets both to drop at the line. The possession lies with New York. Sexton. Deep left corner. Probing the defense. To Gibson. Taj Gibson. That's how it's done. He's 4 for 4 in the game.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Dragic to Waiters. Screen coming. Driving right to the basket. Oh, big finish at the rim.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
To Taj Gibson. Taj Gibson. The defense is really going to have to start paying attention. He's 5 for 5 for the field.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
2 minutes left in the third quarter.
To Waiters. Has a look. The jumper's off the mark. Down low for Gibson. Adebayo the rebound. Waiters to Dragic. Shot from the lane won't go. To Marcus Morris. Doesn't have the touch. No good. It's the Heat with the possession. Screen coming.
You got the screen right, screen right, screen right.
To Dragic. Fires the 3. Rebound comes down to the Knicks. To Colin Sexton. Down low for Gibson. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
To Dragic. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles around and out. Sexton. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
I wasn't necessarily sure which way that PNR was going, but I guess neither was the defense. That makes 2 of us.
Corner 3 at the buzzer. 3 quarters down. The Knicks have the lead. So the Heat will have it to start this 4th and final quarter. And
Substitutions. Miami. Substitutions, New York.
Dragic. Drive here, but the shot stays out.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short arm a shot.
A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Another follow, no good. Nothing going here on that drive. To Monroe. The big guy, Greg Monroe, looking good, 4 for 5.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets.
Oh my goodness! Someone please patch me into the arena intercom. Clean up on aisle 3.
Here comes the screen. Tough make through traffic.
I'll tell you what, it's impressive to watch a young player this new to the NBA not be afraid to drive to the basket. Goes a long way in establishing your presence in the league.
Dragic to Waiters. They work it to Randolph, down low. The Knicks secured the rebound. To Monroe. Nice pace, sets it up and slams it down.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Screen coming. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Off the mark on his free throw. It's the Heat with the possession to Randolph. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Zach Randolph at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 76% from the line. Nope, first one does not go. Oh, he missed them both. Smith. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Dennis Smith Jr. at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 69% at the line. Free throws good as they continue to widen their lead. Dragic with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. James Johnson here against Taj Gibson. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
To Monroe. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Dragic. Trying to cash in, won't go. He has to find better opportunities.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot. When bad shooters catch, they become hesitant, reluctant. That's the first sign of a guy that doesn't have confidence.
Monroe to Gibson. Zach Randolph sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Textbook body control on the Euro step.
That when a player's running at you full speed and he takes those steps, there's no way you can defend it.
To Taj Gibson. Knicks with 4 to shoot. Fires the 3. Not easy.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
5 to shoot for Miami.
Come on, work to that three. You see it?
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Man, he's shifty. Tough defensive assignment. Goran Dragic with the answer.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Smith.
Screen coming up. Screen coming.
A drive to the basket, but it somehow stays out. Dragic with it. Down a bundle. Here comes the screen. Dragic guarded by Gibson. And he scores on the step back. Desperation shot here from half court. It's a victory for the Knicks as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
The Knicks put together a nice win here today. You ask me, and I'll tell you it was the ball. The Heat didn't lose big.
Player.
That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.